Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XI Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. In the last episode, we unlocked our ultimate technique, the Wasp Sting. Listen, I didn't say it really should be that ultimate, but I mean, okay, it's fine. Anyway, now that we've unlocked it, we can go back to Selele. We've also begun the beginnings of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, or got a cutscene for it anyway. And we are currently level 6. We're currently a level 6 Red Mage, using the wrong weapon, and we got some pretty dank gear for free in the last episode, such as this pile chain. We got 2 brass caps and 2 boots, because people are dropping their boots everywhere, you know? So, you know, this is how it is. What can I say? Oh, somebody went and learned a new weapon skill, didn't he? Very good. I can see by that twinkle in your eyes that you've already used it on some poor unfortunate creature, but I'll explain just a bit more. Whenever your tactical points reach 1,000 or more, selecting abilities and then weapon skill from the menu will display a list of usable techniques. These are deadly techniques capable of rendering massive damage on enemies. It is well worth an adventurer's time to learn and master them. Ah, by the way, were you fortunate enough to receive some items from the monsters you fought? If you were lucky enough to come across any beastman seals, make sure you hang on to them. They may pay dividends later on. Also, that reminds me, there is another lesson better learned sooner than later. The items you will no doubt come across known as crystals, such as earth crystals and fire crystals, are extremely significant. They are truly versatile items that can be used for a number of purposes. These include trading them to guards for certain rewards and selling them to earn money, just to name a few. For now, I'd like to explain more about another of their uses, namely, the role they play in synthesis. But first things first, your reward for completing your last assignment. Here you are then, a bird egg and a pot of honey. And a water crystal. Now using a water crystal will bring up a synthesis interface. Then select the bird egg and the pot of honey. All that remains is to select the OK option and the synthesis will commence. You'll find that the crafting process will never begin should the ingredients you've selected not form a viable synthesis recipe. Also, even when your materials are correct, there is always a chance that your synthesis will fail, so please be wary. The majority of items which you create via synthesis, as well as most of those dropped by enemies you defeat, can be placed in the auction house for sale. The auction house is an ultra-consumer venue where you can attempt to purchase the wares of other players by placing bids, and as well as having other players bid on items you have put up. My words alone can do no justice to the vast cornucopia of goods that is the auction house. One simply must see it with their own eyes. That's quite a lot to cover. Are you with me so far? Sure am. And that brings us to your next assignment. Somewhere in this great city lies our nation's auction house. Seek it out and report back to me when you have found it. You needn't worry about going through the actual purchase. Simply examining any of the auction counters will more than suffice. Alright, well, I guess we should do what she asked. We use our water crystal, which opens up our dissolve. Each type of crystal does something specific. I think they're all dissolved, though, or are they? Oh, one is bond. Okay, so earth is your bonding items together. Water is your dissolving items together. So yeah, we take the honey, and we'll use 1 honey. I don't know if you ever need more than 1 for these crafts. Who knows? The crafting system in this game's weird. I prefer the 14 one, where it just tells you what you need. And this one, it's like, I don't know, stuff. Figure it out, dummy. So you need like a really good guide on the side. Actually worked, and that gives us a wow, okay, a mug of honeyed egg. No way, that's super good. What? I never knew about this in my whole life. An incredibly simple beverage made by mixing raw egg with honey. MP +8 and intelligence +1 and MP recovered while healing +1. I mean, that bottom one doesn't matter because you level so fast that you never have to recover MP, but the other 2 are good. That's like wearing like 2 Windurst rings, dude. Minus the intelligence. Alright. Well, good on Selele. All right, let's go find ourselves the auction house. I believe we can now do the first Windurstian Nation mission, which is awesome, but we're not going to worry about it right now. And you can see just how fast we can level in this game, even without EXP boosts. Like, if we had the etched ring or the Ekid ring or however you pronounce it, that ring is insane. It gives you a 75% boost up to 30,000 EXP for 12 hours, and you can reuse it every 2 hours. And it's infinite. You never have to recharge it, you never have to throw it away and buy a new one. It's just the devs are like, here you go, level in our video game. But you'll find with the trust system and going to the right areas and leveling in the right spots is great. So we can sell stuff on here if we want. I guess we could try and sell a brass cap. The last time this sold was in 6/14/2020. Oh, no, never mind. At the bottom there. It actually sold 7 days ago for 1,000 Gs. You can't really... When you're selling these, it's completely based off previous sales, or when you're trying to buy them, I should say. So you have to guess how much they're going to be. So people might even make this like $10 billion, right? But I don't think it's ever worth selling... Okay, maybe it is worth selling them. Damn, these sold not too long ago. All right, let's... 5,000 Gs for Selele? I mean, I might as well. Okay, we'll just do 4 or 5,000 and then bring it down to 4,999. Sell. Excellent. We're gods. Enjoy. Stupids. And if it doesn't sell within a certain amount of time, this will just get thrown into our delivery box. Apparently now, if merchandise remains unsold for 30 Vanadil weeks, which, yeah, 7 days, that sounds like to me. And then we'll sell this for $9.99. I don't know. I don't really care. You do pay a transaction fee. That's a percentage of the item. But, hey, whatever. And I think that's good. How much do you sell Beast Kit? Okay, that guy bought it back. That guy sold it and then bought it. Okay. I'm gonna sell this because I don't know what to do with it. Actually, no, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm sure someone in the comments at some point is gonna be like, dude, you should hold on to that shit. Okay. If you say so. Alright, let's get going. That's so funny, the one guy sells it and buys it for $1 bajillion. That could be a way to, like, sneak up the price of something, I guess. Oh god, that person was named Tonberry Tina. What a great name. Fantastic name. I wonder if this game still does the thing where when you get, like, level 10 or something, it gets rid of your question mark. I don't feel like that would be very good for me, because I'm still a pleb. Alright, Selele, I found it. So, you were able to locate the auction house. Pretty hard to miss, isn't it? What do you think? It is as I said, yes? Few organizations in the world exceed the auction house in scale. It will never cease to be of use to you throughout your adventures. It would be wise to become adept at using it. And now, down to brass tacks. Let's see if we can't get you up some levels. There are several items in existence which serve to enhance the number of experience points you receive for defeating enemies. For example, there's chariot bands, empress bands, and emperor bands. Oh, maybe I went full dyslexic and read emperor band as empress band. Just to name a few. These are a bit unique in that you must wait a certain amount of time after equipping them before you may use them. There is also a predetermined amount of time, usually quite long, that must pass before these items can be used again. The total number of time you may use any single item is also limited so be mindful of that as well. Many of these items may be obtained from the same guards that provide you with Signet. You need only exchange conquest points in order to acquire them. As a matter of fact, for finishing that last assignment, I'm going to give you this conquest promotion voucher. With this, you'll be able to attain a chariot band. Without having to use any of your own personal conquest points. And that brings us to your next assignment. Head on over to any guard and have a go at exchanging them for something. And after that, see if you can't make it all the way up to level 4. Okay. With an experience bonus in place, it should take you practically no time at all. Good luck and be careful. It can be quite hairy out there. Alright, we might as well still get it though. So I believe we have to trade this. Do we just trade with them? Oh, it's a key item? Okay, so to check your key items, I believe You have to go to key items under quests. Or, well, it goes missions, quests, key items. And there it is. Examine. These tickets are distributed as a means to encourage adventurers to participate in the ever-ongoing conquest. It is equivalent to a predetermined number of conquest points and may be exchanged for goods in the same manner. Alright, great. So now I guess we talk to him. Alright. Can I give you this? Or am I just automatically given? I guess not. I want to spend my conquest points. Common items. Maybe it'll just be a 0. Oh, oh my god, they give you all of them for free? Or, well, at least one of them for free? Alright, so what's the difference? Okay, so we got Chariot Band. This is plus 75% EXP for 720 minutes for 10,000 EXP total. Use it every 15 minutes up to 7 times. It's possible to fully recharge a Chariot Band by training it to one of your nation's guards for only 15 or 50 conquest points, which is not too bad. Alright. No one cares about the Great War. Okay, cancel purchase. Empress Band. What's the difference? Okay. So the percentage goes down, but the total goes up. I gotcha. But it's the same amount of uses regardless. We'll cancel this purchase, and then we'll go Emperor Band, which will be also 50%. 50% at plus 30,000. But only 3 uses, which makes me believe that you get actually just a little bit more. I think you get like, what, 15,000 more EXP with an Empress Band? But it does cost 200 conquest points to recharge this bastard. So I think you're actually better off with an Empress Band. In all honesty, I think you might just have a better time overall. How much does it cost to refresh this one? 100 conquest points. The more I look at it, it might just be that Chariot Band is the best one to go with. So I will cancel this purchase. We'll just go with a Chariot Band. F it, dude. 10,000? That's pretty reasonable. That's 70,000 EXP with a 50 conquest refresh. I mean, I think we're saving dough on this, man. I don't know. She did say get the Chariot Band. Anyway, I apologize for reading into that too much, but I'm like, this is weird. So it takes 5 seconds before you can use it, and then bada bing, bada boom, you can drop it on yourself. I'm not going to worry about it right now because I'm already level 4. Or I'm level 6 anyway, but yeah. Good to know. At least we looked into that. Well, we might make an adventurer out of you just yet. Looks like we've almost washed all that green out of you. Dude, I'm literally wearing green. I am green. A bit of bad news now, though. Starting from level 31, anytime you are knocked unconscious, your experience points will suffer. Oh, we have to be 31 for that? Okay. As a general rule, the amount penalized will be about 10% of the maximum amount of EXP required to reach the next level. You have to be more careful from then on. However, there are ways to minimize this loss of experience points. Like this, for example. Go on, take it. Your reward for reaching level 4. It's called a raising earring. Using this will grant you a status known as re-raise. Whenever you are rendered unconscious while this effect is in place, you will have the option to revive yourself. Choosing to do so will cause you to be resuscitated in the very spot where you have fallen. In addition, as I stated previously, the amount of experience points you lose will be somewhat lessened. Raising earrings and similar items work in the same manner as the Chariot Bands and the other experience bonus items I mentioned earlier. That is, once equipped, you must wait a certain period of time before they can be used, and there are both cooldowns, timers, and limited charges as well. All of these items as a whole are collectively referred to as enchanted items. There is a vast array of other enchanted items with myriad other effects that will prove useful on your adventures. It may be worth the time and effort to better acquaint yourself with them at some point, and that brings us to your next assignment. It seems you're starting to get the hang of things. Next, I'd like you to go and fight something in the Tarangi Canyon. Tarangi Canyon is located beyond the northern reaches of East Saruda Baruda. You're sure to encounter some new monsters there that you won't find prowling around the outskirts of the city. It may be quite daunting, so I'll only require that you slay one such beast. The farther you stray from the city, the more ferocious monsters tend to be. Don't say I didn't warn you. Make sure to use the check command, and good luck. Alright, so since we gotta go to Taragi Canyon, that's a little bit out of the way. I mean, we could definitely do it with trusts and really have no problems, but I think now we can ignore that tutorial, that in-game tutorial. It looks like we get 10 charges of re-raise. Nice! We don't even have to pay for re-raise. But don't really worry too much about this earring anyway, because, again, you can just use the books and for like 7 points get re-raise. Or go to this WW guy and get some conquest points. Like, it's super, super nice. Game is very accommodating to nerds like myself, so it all works out. It all works out at the end of the day. Also, can red mages? Yeah, red mages should be able to use this stuff just fine. Perfect. And I might want to go buy a sword, so I think we ought to have some sparks. Not that it really matters. Okay, so we can go to... Oh, right, skill increasing tomes. I forgot about this. So, yeah, if you're worried about your falling behind on certain skills, I guess you can buy these, although I don't know if they're necessary. Go to items as well. You can also get your instant warp, your instant re-raise with sparks. So multiple ways to do all this stuff. Copy of Rem's Tale. His first chapter in the 10 of 10 in the saga of an ordinary man named Ren. The kingdom is fraught with chaos as the long-ruling king collapses. His death engenders a terrible power struggle from which Rem miraculously emerges. Okay, listen, this is all just going over my head at this point. Okay, anyway. Just wanted to take a look, see if we could find a cool S-word. Okay, we got the Xiphos at level 7 for 50 sparks. It's something. Or we can get the wax sword. You know what? We might as well just get the Xiphos. Why not? Just so we're at least leveling our sword. I know it's not really that worth it, but, you know, I don't care. Oops. Okay, we obtained the Xiphos. I almost accidentally bought another one, but it's okay. Alright, let's go unlock our trust system. So, in the Records of Eminence, it said that we gotta go talk to a guy named Watata, which is thankfully over here, just hanging out. But we're gonna make a right and grab ourselves a teleport crystal. And the reason for that is because I just want to be able to teleport around town quickly, so we don't have to run around for hours and figure all this stuff out as we go along, right? There we go. Although I pretty much know Windurst like the back of my hand. And by Windurst, I mean Windurst Woods. And Port Windurst. Those are like the two areas that I know. Items, or actually... It tells me my money. Equipment? 270 Gs? Yeah, we're still kind of poor. I really do hope someone buys my stuff, though. Alright, Watata. Mr. Adventurer, a quickie word, if you please. I'm the lovely Watata, dispatched straight from Juno Instantataru of Magical Studies. Have you heard of Juno? It's a city far to the northwest Taru that connects Mindartia and Quan. My magnificent Taru powers of observation tell me that you are a fledgling adventurer, am I right? Have I got some lovely news for you then? At a recent international meeting, my institute released information on a brand new type of magic that we've developed. I see you've already heard word, but let me review the details. It's a kind of super summoning womaning magic that knocks the socks off even the most tight-laced monastery mage. One of my fabulous superiors, not as fabulous as me, of course, has directed me to make this magic available to explorers of all shapes and sizes. So, I'd like to experimentaru on you. I mean with you! Experimentaru with you! Oh dear, that didn't come out right either. I mean, but I know you're just itching to give it a shot, aren't you? Yeah, sure, why not? I love your positive energy. This will be absolutely amazing. Windurstians have always been receptive to new ideas and ways of doing things. That's why I'm so excited to put my many talents to use here. I guess the Institute has some of my colleagues posted in Sandoria and Bastok looking for Subjectarus, too. But their small victories will surely pale in comparison to my series of Conquestarus. Oh no, I've done it again. My charming smile may have lured you in, but the endless possibilities of participating here in Windurst surely have you riveted. What say you? Who would venture alone when you can enlist the aid of a powerful white mage? Participate in Windurst? Yes. Excellent, Taru. I knew I could turn that frown upside down. See this pristine piece of paper? Take it with you and head for Heaven's Tower. Not only am I irresistible, but I'm also good with directions. Just head north from here to Windurst Walls, look for the big tree, and follow the path there. You're looking for a foul-mouthed Taru named Kupipi. She might have a bit of a hot streak, but she'll be able to provide you with an explanation almost as stupendous as my own. Alright, and we got a new key item here. This emerald green card received in Windurst from the Finicky Watata of Juno Institute of Magical Studies permits the bearer to participate in the Trust Initiative. Awesome. I think we might have to go to Windurst Walls anyway if we start the very beginning of the Windurst missions, and I don't know if I've already accepted the first mission, so hold on here. Content other... Those like hunts? One of these is specific to doing, whatchamacallit. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this. What's the word? Missions, right? One of these is equivalent to doing just missions. Like the storyline that brings you through all the missions. But I can't remember which one it's supposed to be under. Basics, first step forward. What's this? Field of view. Oh, field manual. Oh, shit. Well, we already done that. But I guess I'll have to do it again. Shoot. Healing without using magic. Yes, we'll grab that too. Shit. Call forth an alter ego. We're definitely going to do that in a minute. Oh my god! All these quests that we should have accepted earlier. Well, I'm dumb. Well, oh well. One of these, though, is specific to doing, like, story quests. Missions, Rhapsodies of Vanadil. Yes, yes. Begin Flames of Prayer from any area adjoining a Mog house in one of the starting nations. Yep. And then... Oh, there we go. Missions Windurst. Jeez! Alright, there we go. And I don't think we can accept it now, because either we already have it... No, we don't. Okay. We must have it already equipped then. I must have done it a while ago, and I was very, very smart. Or I just don't see it. I don't know why I don't see it, but I don't see it. Current objective list. You go into tutorial missions, Windurst. Speak to the guard in front of the... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I can't select it. Maybe it's automatically selected. I don't know, let's go try it out. This is the guard you have to talk to. Sorry for going through all that shit, but I had to figure it out. This is the Eastern Gatehouse, a gathering place for the guards who do the rounds of Windurst Woods. To expel those who would subvert the law and order of Windurst Woods, to protect the Mithra populace from all manner of threats and dangers. That is the job of us guards, but lately ferocious monsters are on the increase, and the beastmen are ruining nature as they please, so our job is to becoming all the more hectic. If you are a citizen of Windurst, then perhaps you may lend us a helping hand from time to time in order to protect the peace of our fair town. For instance, you could try to do some missions, special tasks issued on behalf of the Federation of Windurst. But first you might prefer to listen to our explanation of the role of gatehouses before you decide. Hear, hear! Good, then allow us to explain. Sola Jab, would you like to do the honors? Oh, Roger, Captain Boomer! It would indeed be my honor. Well, put simply, the gatehouses are where we guards work and rest. We also administer missions here, assignments for and on behalf of our country. Missions differ from plain quests in that they are rendered a service to your country, so the government will award you rank points for each mission you accomplish. Register enough points and your rank or standing in society will increase. So, how about it? If you consider yourself a model citizen of Windurst, I recommend you serve your country by trying your hand at missions. The very reason that you came to Windurst in the first place was because you wanted to make something of yourself, wasn't it? I accept. Well said. That heartfelt reply is your first great step towards making Windurst a better place. So without further delay, let's issue you your first mission. Do either of you have just the right mission for him? Excuse me, but I know of a mission wishing. You see, well, the Oristary in the port area is kinda looking for someone to help them with a magic experiment to be conducted at the Hirototo ruins. I know it's a little sudden one, but they said they were in a fix because they couldn't find anyone to help them, so, how about it then? Oh, good. Carry out that mission. The Oristary of the Ministry that runs the Mage Academy to improve the military's magic abilities. To get to the Oristary, you have to go to the port area by heading back west from this gate. Your country is counting on you. Perfect. We'll probably continue that quest line in the next episode. But now we're going to go head on over to Windurst Walls and go unlock our trust system. But we're probably going to get another cutscene, possibly, when we move into new areas. Because as we go into like every area in this game, at least very early on, a lot of the expansions and storylines and Rhapsodies of Ideal are just going to start popping off, especially with us being level 6. So with us being level 6, we've unlocked like the vast majority of starters for some of these more newbie level quest lines, which is fine. It's just going to mean more reading for me, more voice acting, more things, more things to do. Oh my god, it's Ben Stiller. I mean, Ben Stillina. Yep. Oh wait, hello. Are you Gobby Box Man? You must wait another 45 days to perform that action. What does that even mean? Squeeze me? Nobody knows. Oh my god, no cutscene. What a dream. Okay, we'll check our map real quick. We gotta get the crystal at the auction house. And then Heaven's Tower is up in the north. That's fine. Got some nice areas here for you to fish. If anyone was on the Odin server back in the day, there was an awesome fishing guild run by a guy named Laftus. Dude, that guy was a champion. He didn't even like level a combat class until like really late into the game's lifespan. Just so he could fish in higher level areas. He would just go around fishing stuff. Spawning notorious monsters on boats, shit like that. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Oh wait, we don't need to do the auction house, but I do need to go above the auction house, which I think the staircase might be back here. Nope. Or actually, I wonder... Can I go up and around? Does the like side of the mountain kind of grow into the auction house? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Very good for me. New home point registered. Thank you. Again, gotta activate all the aetheryte shards. And that way we can teleport all we want. And look at weird people talking to an undead monster that I don't even come close to fathoming. And I'm disturbed that the Great Lord Nito is here, and I just... Are they role-playing? Is this real? Is this real life? Is this happening? There's a diva. Are these real people? Ilka, you had the butterflies doing laps around my stomach. Curse you, mummer. I have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for you meddling spectators. But don't rest on your laurels just yet. What the fuck is going on? Oh wait, what? This is okay. These can't be. I'm so Countless eons have I flitted from star to star, bringing to each the sweet embrace of boredom, but this glamorous world you call Vanadil refuses to receive my gift. Fine, I can still wrap this world to lethargy and ennui, and neither you, Diva, or Uka can stop me. No, as long as there are light and smiles in this world, I will rise up to stop you. That's our cue, everyone. Fires Day Night Fever time! Fires Day Night Fever describes the special moments in the songstress's career when she is so intimately connected to her fan base that she can activate her dancing force without the need of any outward shows of support. You two are pathetic. Goodbye, Ulagor. You've had a nice run. Super Crusher Jig! But the maidens are here. Here, bringing Vanadil fun. Neo Crystal Jig! The time has arrived to give the Dark Lord his due. Super Crusher Jig! And so, evil spirits, I have this to say. Poo poo! Wait, that's just me. Lovely Miracle Waltz! What is the meaning of? Now's our chance, Mamar, to see the inverted rainbow of your smile. We'll dance to the abyss and back. Mighty maidens, Mummer and Uka. Eternal Vana illusion. Oh my god, she has butterfly. Oh my god, this is crazy. Bro, they're kicking his ass. How could I? Oh no, he facepalmed, he's dying. Wow, you're way worse at winning than I am. You want me to leave your precious festival alone? Fine, I acquiesce. Really? Because if you break your promise, it'll be 1,000 pricklies for you. 1,000, 10,000, bah! Who can keep count? Come on, Mummer. Give him 10,000 right in the kisser. Listen, guys, he hasn't broken his promise yet. You are a curious one, Mummer. Most would relish in their victory and rub the loser's nose in it, but not you. Though I have lost, I do not feel any ill will. Is this what fun is? Okay, everyone, we've brought peace and happiness back to Vanadil. So now it's time. I'm finally going to sing. Mummer, don't do it! Tra-la-la! Oh no, everyone's leveling down! They're all leveling down! This whole time you were tone deaf? Oh, come now, everyone. You're giving me a bad case of the uglies. My darling festivalgoers, you brought spring back to Uka's step and a tear to my eye. I love you, each and every one of you. Why, without you, Ulagor would have been running rampant across the land. Next time, I'll have a super sweet melody prepared. So keep those ears open and wait with bated breath. But for now, enjoy the festival.